Hola amigos, welcome to today's reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to The Warning. Brett has no idea what particular song we're going to be reacting to. What do you remember about The Warning in terms of the group themselves?
That's three Mexican girls who did actually a lot of their stuff that I quite enjoyed. More than that, really. Good mixture of stuff as well.
Yeah, three Mexican girls. Well, you've got that right today. You're spot on.
Okay, good. I feel a butt coming on.
Focusing on the word girls. Do you see where I'm going with this?
No.
Okay, so I had a look on their channel, their official channel, and this particular song was their most viewed video with a lot of millions and millions of views, right? So I thought we'll go for this one. It's a well-known song, but one thing surprised me when I looked at it, right? If you can see this, they're literally girls, little girls.
Oh, okay.
And I had a look. I was like, what's going on here? Have they got special guests? And I looked. The video's from 9 years ago, so this is obviously them when they were really young.
Oh, right. Okay.
This must have been when they first started, presumably. So, yeah, we're going back in time.
Amazing. Okay.
So that's interesting. And as for the song itself, Enter Sandman, Metallica cover. Now, everybody knows this song, but I'm not sure I do because I'm don't know anything about them. I know, obviously, I know Metallica, but I don't know any of their music. And maybe we did do a Enter Sandman cover reaction before, have we?
Oh, I can't. Again, I'm not going to say just in case we have. I don't think we have, to be honest. I'm not sure.
No.
But yeah, this is Metallica's probably most famous song, and yeah, it wouldn't surprise me that you don't recognise it.
I may
you probably
recognise
haven't
it
heard it.
Once it
I
plays out,
doubt it, but you don't know. But either way, be interesting to see. Yeah, what see it seem like this.
Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, just paused it about halfway through, like I usually do. I'm assuming, hopefully rightly, that you maybe know this original song anyway. So maybe, yeah, I'm kind of thinking, how does it sound to the original, and what are you making of the performance so far?
Yeah, so no, the original. It's carbon copy. The carbon copy of the.
Watch it. You've said that
I
word
know,
before. You got into
yeah,
trouble.
I've said it before. I get very much trouble there, but in this case, I think I'm okay to say this because it pretty much is. And yeah, what was I going to say? So I don't know if we knew this already about them, but obviously they must be sisters. I'm presuming. Um, I don't know if we knew that before, and they might actually still not be sisters, but just make assumption there.
I think they are.
Yeah, listen, it's a good, great performance. Not that it matters, but it'd be interesting to know sort of the ages of them here as well. But I can see why they ended up becoming so popular because I always find it intriguing, like how talented people like this sort of get into this, and the fact they've all mastered their individual instruments, and just doing a great job, great cover. And I can see why they end up, being as good as popular as they did. If this is them back then doing a simple cover.
Yeah, you know what interests me as well. Obviously, the older girl is the one on vocals. So I wonder if that's just because she's older, so her voice is stronger, and if that's the way it is now, like when they sing, is she still like the main singer, or not?
Yeah, I think there was a video we watched where I'm sure.
Yeah,
I know those videos where they have all sung, and I think they've all sung really well. But there was one particular where someone mentioned it was actually not the main lead singer; it was a different who also sung as well. And I think I remember when we did the album, I'm sure we could hear different elements of them singing as well. So I think they were do. But I think in this instance, yeah, I'm probably right in terms of her being the lead, probably the oldest, and probably maybe she was just during the strongest vocal one anyway.
Well, maybe at that moment, yeah. All right, it's interesting. I'll talk more about it at the end. Let's continue. So, yeah, I think I'll go first there. So, turns out the little girl did end up have a little vocal part there. So, I think the first thing that I know, well, the first thing that comes to mind or observation there, and if you notice this, I presume she's the youngest girl, the girl that did that little singing part at the end, towards the end. She was very like reserved. Maybe she was a bit nervous. I don't know, a bit shy maybe. Whereas obviously the lead singer was really, going for it. The girl on the drums was sort of, really looked like a real drum player. Whereas the other girl, she just was very calm, very reserved. For that type of music, you expect it to be a lot more hardcore. But I like that about it. She's very sweet and innocent. There was just something nice, and I mean this in a very non-pervy way, or I don't know, like it's just nice watching these little girls, performing. Okay, one of them wasn't so little; she seemed older and singing, but I just enjoyed watching the other two. The girl on the drums really going for it, and the other girl. So yeah, I don't know, just something refreshing, something different. Just enjoy. Like I don't know the song. I'm not a fan of Metallica, but I could still appreciate it to some extent. I mean, I haven't talked about the instrumental play, which is obviously a big part of it as well. Maybe I'll leave that for you to talk about, because I'm not sure my vocabulary, or I'm not really sure what to say. But it sounded pretty good. So yeah, I enjoyed that. Not so much for the actual song itself. I'm not a fan of Metallica, but I just enjoyed the performance, just watching. I don't know. I mean, it just felt different. You're not used to watching young girls performing like that, especially that sort of music. Where, I don't know, it just was a bit interesting to watch, I'd say, and listen to. What about you?
Yeah, listen, I agree with all the points you're making there. Just to ruin a little bit of the magic, maybe with the young girl. So she's sort of playing on the bass guitar, and generally you'll find most bass players are generally most time more reserved and don't, because of the way they played instruments. Don't see in the camera, sort of just like pluck your fingers like that. Whilst the guitar, you can sort of be more energetic and stuff, and on the drums. But on the bass, you almost just keep and be. You can only play four. You've got four strings. You just do. So there will be some bass who can probably but generally most of the time they are the least entertaining visually in a band. But yeah, I still think I said it'd be interesting to sort of know their ages. With her Dan, yeah, she had a little sort of singing cameo. I think you'll find this version you probably would prefer over the original, just purely I think from the singing, really. Even though, like I said, it's a replica copy. I think you might find just with them singing, you probably would prefer this version. And as I was saying before, I think it was a really good, really, I can't remember what word you used, but yeah, it's really refreshing and just enjoyable to watch. I'm still under the presumption, I'm going to assume that they're sisters, just watching these three sisters sort of, playing untraditional what young girls would play. And I know it's the 21st century, and I don't want to sound all old fashioned with it, but that's the way it is, really. So yeah, it's kind of how we felt with VOB. So yeah, something really nice and refreshing to enjoy watching that. And it'd be interesting to see if they've done other covers and sort of what else they've done, really. So yeah, I really enjoyed seeing the early stages of the warnings. And just didn't think of how they started.
Yeah, it's also at the end of the video on the screen it popped up like their YouTube, I don't know what you call it, profile picture thing, like the circle that comes up, and it had the three of them as adults, and it was so weird, like at that moment, like looking at that picture of like three grown-up women with these three girls, and like how time flies, it's okay. So that's it from us. I forgot to mention earlier that if you want to request a song and want it guaranteed, the only way to do that is by donating to our channel, either via coffee.com or directly via YouTube, and we will guarantee and prioritize that video for you. So thank you for watching, and see you again soon for the next one. Take care. Goodbye. Adios.